Well, not really sure what was going wrong there. Um, but let's see what we can do. Right, I'm hoping that the sound is now coming out. It didn't on the last one. So hopefully it will. So we'll have to check it again after it's uploaded. But anyway, greetings from the eccentric man here. And it is sunny Stevenage in the UK. The sun is out and it's quite nice out there. I've already been out once just to go shopping, so that's a bit of a pain, but that's done. So the video, yes, it's the 2,000 subscriber thank you. I didn't think it was going to hit 1,000, which was quite amazing in the first place, but now we've hit 2,000 and we've exceeded it by 5, so that is really good. So I've now got to start looking around for a giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. So we'll have a hunt and see what goodies we have here. Lost Ark Games, of course, is closed for the lockdown in the UK, so nothing I can get from there for the time being. But I'm sure I've got something nice tucked away in the house. And then we'll have a look. Should be able to post out from the local post office. But I do know from looking at some of the little suppliers online that some countries aren't taking in any of the aren't doing posts, international posts. So if it's an international winner, we'll have to check to see what's going to happen with that. So we'll look out and see what we can find for our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Well, what's on the plans so far for the rest of the lockdown? I think we're in for at least another 2 weeks lockdown in the UK, minimum. So that's still ongoing. There may be some small reductions in the lockdown bits and pieces, so we'll have to wait and see. It may be that some of the stores can open, but with social distancing in place, and whether we'll bring in face masks, I don't know. But my wife is practicing, and she's already made a prototype face mask, just in case. So I'm looking at what material that she's got, something interesting. I know we've got some seagull material and Miffy. If anybody knows what Miffy is, you have to have little children, little rabbit on material. So we'll see what comes up. That'll be quite amusing. So yeah, so lockdown, if it's made a little bit easier for people, you never know, I might even be able to get a game with John at the store, just us, as we normally do, from a good distance of a metre or two across the table, but we'll have to see. I can't see that happening anywhere within the next 2 weeks. My experiments with streaming have not worked for the games. My computer is a bit old and the mechanisms are not good. I tried it again, dropping on World of Warships, dropping all the sequences down and resolutions down to bare minimum, and the ships looked like they were moving once every minute, so that doesn't work. I tried it on EverQuest 2, which we've been having a little dabble with, and that doesn't work either. So Tabletop Simulator, no. Yeah, it is an old computer. Bought it about 8 years ago, and bits and pieces have been replaced over the years. I've got an SDD hard drive with the old hard drive as well. I've got a new graphics card in it, new fans, but the one thing that hasn't been upgraded is the motherboard, and I think that's the one that's causing the trouble. So never know what might happen later in life, getting another computer and gaming spec if we can, but we shall see. So that leaves me, what am I doing at the moment? Well, obviously you've seen some of the painting stuff that I've done. That's come up. I've been pleased with that. The Romans particularly has come out very nicely. The Victrix plastic figures are very nice and easy to paint. Dabbled with the 6mm, finished off the army for that, so we're just trying to look at some rules to play. I've dug out my Over the Hills Napoleonic rules and had a read through them, and they don't seem too bad. So just going to wait for the lockdown to finish, as everyone has, and John to finish his 6mm, and we'll get cracking out with that. Bit of bolt action figures, the Bad Squiddo Games. What have we got? If you can see one of these. Very difficult to know. So yeah, it's the one of the Searchlight team. I don't think you're going to get it because of the light and the way that the camera works on the webcam, but they're very nice sculpts. You get the 3 Searchlight team and your Searchlight, which is not a bad little thing for Sarissa wooden build. See, I've painted the inside to give it a bit of a yellow Searchlighty look. But yeah, so that, and you get a little generator to go with it. So painted those up. They've been sitting in the leg pile for some time to do. So we painted them up. Finally finished my Confederate little banner man. Perry miniature, so quite nice. I just finished reading A.P. Hill, the biography of the Confederate general. Very interesting one. And oh, here it is, as he says. A.P. Hill, Lee's forgotten general. Yeah, interesting read. Lots of things about the battles. He went all the way through from the beginning, and sadly died within about 6 months of the end of the war. So it goes through all his battles and his time in the Confederate Army. Well worth the read, and it sort of rekindled the ACW side. I know we've got the ACW for Rebels and Patriots that we've been playing with, but it's sort of a largish skirmish. But what I'm really looking at is bigger battles with regiments and brigades. So with that in mind, I might well look at going to 10mm. I know we did 6mm for Napoleonics, but I think I might like to try the Lancer miniatures 10mm. You can find them online. So we'll see how that goes. What else have I got? I've got the store demo of Victory in the Pacific. So it's the new Warlord Games Victory at Sea set, which is due to be coming out at some stage after the lockdown. I know people have got it on pre-order. We were going to do a demo at the store, but unfortunately the lockdown meant that we couldn't do it. John, in one of the final deliveries from the store, because he knew it was going to all close down, popped it into the his courier and she delivered it with the last few paints that I ordered before the lockdown. So I've got that. I've had a read of the rules. Looks like it's quite a lot of dice rolling. Read of the rules, but it looks good. You've got ship on ship, ship on plane, plane on ship, ship on land, plane on plane, aircraft carriers. Lots of stuff in there to sort out. So I've as I said, I've had a read of the rules, and then I'll have a look at, perhaps this afternoon, getting a video of the contents. And I think the contents is going to be what the main thing is, which will be out in the starter set. So we'll have a look and see what we get in that, and if I can get some ships painted up, I might even do a little solo playthrough of see how the game mechanics work, because that'd be quite good to do. I think you get 2 cruisers for each side, the Americans and the Japanese, and a couple of destroyers. So different ships. We'll see how they play out. So that's in the mists, and of course the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. And I say I've got to have a look through and find something for that. Anyway, I hope everyone is well, keeping safe in the lockdown, and if you are one of the essential services who are out and about, thank you very much. Keep on going. You are keeping us all going. And to all my friends who are still in the emergency services, well done, and catch you when this is all over. Anyway, so cheers from me for the 2,000 subscribers, my mug of tea, Yorkshire tea, and we'll see you on the other side.